Okay guys, so I've been away for a couple of days. I needed to do some stuff and I thought I'd better come back and finish this case study, this course that we're doing for the niche traffic hacks. So what I want to do is just bring your attention again to these rankings that we've already got. Now remember one thing, there has been no SEO done whatsoever. Okay, I paid a guy on Fiverr.com $2 per article just to format. Okay, so when we look at this post that we're ranking for here, like most of all, this one here is like how I promote YouTube, click buying products with YouTube. When I click through on that, I've got this post here, and you can see there's not even a video here, there's no image here. In fact, there's no SEO being done here at all, not even the on-page SEO. There's nothing being done with this. Okay, so we don't really care right now what positions we are seeing here. That means nothing. Okay, that means absolutely freaking nothing. I could take those keywords and rank them in a few hours if I really wanted to. When I look at this, I know that I can. Okay, so what I did, a couple of things. I basically just copied and pasted like this, and I put it into this Google Sheet here. Okay, and then I've sorted the Google Sheet according to the post. I took all of the keywords there, and you can see from here all the way down to here are the keywords that we're ranking for that one single post. Okay, and when we look at the volumes here, we can see like we've got anything from 40, 20, 90, 70, 110, all the way down here. Okay, and you can see the sort of traffic volumes, or the search volumes. Now that doesn't indicate a huge amount of traffic, but it does indicate that this particular topic is worth digging into and probably has got a lot more traffic. So how do we find out? Okay, and where can we get more ideas for keywords? Well, very simply, what I did is I put it into Longtail Pro. One of the advantages of Longtail Pro is that you can put it into this section here called manual keywords, and you can basically sort this out and get the keyword competition, and you can sort it out by the volumes and stuff like that, and see the bids and the rank values and all that good stuff. But one of the real things I like to use about Longtail Pro is that we can click on here and we can get 20 AdWords suggestions for that particular keyword. Okay, so we can just expand on this really quickly, really rapidly, to get some other ideas. What it does do with these keywords is it will tell us the keywords that we can expect to get rankings for really quickly if we added some SEO. Okay, so that we can get traffic coming into that blog post immediately. Now here's the thing that everybody misses when they're talking about this kind of strategy. When they're talking about keyword poking, this is what everybody fucking misses. Excuse my language, because it makes me crazy. Okay, first of all, when they're doing the keyword poking, they're thinking, what can I get rankings for that doesn't need backlinks? We need to know where the traffic is. Okay, I can go and get rankings for how to rank a blog post really fast in 24 hours with no backlinks, with that long string keyword phrase I just used. It means nothing. Why? Because there's no freaking traffic. Okay, we need to know where the traffic is before we go and spend time on those particular keywords. Okay, only keywords that have got traffic we're interested in. Now the second thing is this: while we're using those keywords to get traffic, okay, we should be targeting more competitive keywords. Okay, now how do we do that? Here's the thing that everybody misses. This one thing, take this one thing from this little mini course that we're doing here. If you grasp this one thing, your whole outlook of SEO will change forever. Okay, here is the thing. I can use these keywords here to bring in some traffic. It's not high volume traffic, and it doesn't have to be high volume traffic, because if the user behavior signals are positive, that is getting click-through rates from the search engine, spending time on the content, whether it's a video, if it's a high retention view, or if it's a blog post where they're spending time actually on the blog post reading the damn thing. Okay, increased dwell time, reduced bounce rate. These are positive user behavior signals that will get you ranking for more competitive keywords for that article or for that piece of content. Okay, if that's all you get from this course, if that is the only thing that you learn about SEO for this year, that is enough for you to be able to take that information and go and make freaking money. Okay, forget the latest tactics and tricks and stuff like this. This is real SEO. Okay, this is how SEO works today. It's all about user behavior signals. You can fool the search engines. You can mimic human behavior and manipulate things, and you can do backlinks and all that crazy stuff. You can do all the black cat stuff you want. What's happening now is Google is actually looking for the user behavior signals. Okay, so you can send backlinks and get rankings for a great keyword. If people are going to the search engines and they're bypassing you when they're clicking through to content and clicking on other people's content because you don't have a freaking good title, because you've got a title that says dentist in London - London dentist 24 hours. Seriously, okay? And somebody else has got a really appealing title and he's getting all the clicks. He's going to rank higher. You're going to start dropping people not clicking through. Very, very fast you're going to start dropping. So that tactic is kind of useless, okay? Absolutely freaking useless. Second thing is, if they do click through and then they're just looking at that content for a very, very short period of time and they're clicking the back button or just Xing out, you're going to drop your rankings. Okay, so all that clever manipulation you did was for nothing. Okay, you just wasted your time completely. Okay, you've made your site hard to recover from as well, because your site starts to build that reputation probably with Google, like, oh, it's got a high bounce rate at that site, all the articles in that site, it looks great, it's got backlinks, we put it into page 1 and people just bounce off. It's not relevant to the search query that people were searching for. And how do we know? Because people don't stay on there, people don't click through, and people don't stay on there. Okay, so what we are doing here, with these keyword phrases is exactly for that purpose. That purpose only. Okay, we can get traffic. What do we want from that traffic? User behavior signals. That's what we want. That's what will help to rank that content. That's what will help to build authority on your website. Okay, if you grasp that, then you've got something really valuable. Keep it. Don't lose it. Don't lose focus. Don't get sidetracked by the latest, greatest manipulation tactic, because that's all they are. Okay, always will come back to things like click-through rates. How good is your marketing? Okay, SEO is not even the full picture of marketing. Is very, very, very small, and a lot of SEOs don't even know how to do marketing. Okay, a lot of SEOs just know how to get into page 1. They don't know any marketing. How do I know? Because I used to be exactly like that. I thought I was a marketer. I wasn't a marketer. I knew how to manipulate search engines by blasting thousands of backlinks to put me into page 1. That's all I knew. I wasn't a marketer. I didn't have high click-through rates or anything like that. I could get into page 1 and get no traffic. Okay, that's not marketing. That's not even close to marketing. Marketing is when you can craft a headline that people want to click through. Marketing is when you can create content that will hook people in the first 10-15 seconds so that they don't bounce off. Marketing is when you can put a call to action. You know that by the time people get to that call to action, they want to go and click it and you get a conversion. Marketing is knowing that SEO is to get traffic so that we can use that traffic to convert them to take an action that we want, whether it's to grab an email list or whether it is to make a sale. Okay, simple as that. That's what marketing is. Until you learn marketing, you have a problem. Okay, you're not going to be converting. And what's the point of doing this if you don't convert? None. You're just wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels, and you're going to blame softwares, teachers, tutorials. You blame everybody else but yourself. Truth is, you need to learn marketing. Okay, here's a clue. Here's your first clue. These keywords here that we can see that we can get small amounts of traffic from, these are perfect for what we want to do. These are absolutely freaking perfect. Why? Because we can use the user behavior signals to get some positive user behavior signals going over to Google, so Google starts to look at other keywords on that content that they can rank you for, including the more competitive keywords. Okay, this part we can manipulate, but only to a point. Okay, I can take these keywords right now, I can put it into VidTech Alpha, and I can go and drive 50 to 100 CTR clicks from the search engines, and those 50 to 100 CTR clicks from the search engines could have like a very, very high percentage rate of the CTR, and also a high retention rate on the content. Okay, that I can do, but you can only do that to a point. Because when you start doing this and you start to get more traffic, because you will start to get higher rankings. Therefore, you get real traffic coming in. The real traffic will ideally, in an ideal world, will be much higher. It will dwarf any traffic that we can do with VidAttack Alpha. Okay, if we can do 50 to 100 CTR clicks with VidAttack Alpha on one campaign in a couple of days, that is pushing it. Okay, that's really pushing it. The good news is we don't need to. It doesn't have to be that much. You can do it with 20, 30, 40, and I've done it time and time again. In fact, I did it last week in a case study last week, and we were ranking for keywords that are driving 11,000 impressions every single month from 37 views. Okay, we actually got rankings for loads of keywords, high traffic keywords. 3 keywords that have got 2,900 search volume, plus another bunch of keywords that are driving a lot of people there, and we're doing it, just effortlessly. That is basically how we're doing the SEO. That's how I'm doing the SEO, because I understand this part here, that user behavior signals is a stepping stone, that using tools like VidAttack Alpha is a stepping stone. It's a kickstart, okay. And when the real traffic comes, it's much higher volume that we can never match with VidAttack Alpha. Okay, you can get thousands of views, and when you've got thousands of views, those real user behavior signals are going to take over. Okay, so if your content isn't that good, then it's going to start to show. And Google will see, well, he had high CTR clicks, but they've really dropped. Since we put the rankings up, they've really dropped. He had a lot of time spent on the actual blog post. Since we sent more traffic there, that's really dropped, like unnaturally dropped. What's going to happen? They're going to drop your rankings. Okay, so your content has to be decent. Okay, your marketing has to be good enough to be able to maintain a decent sort of click-through rate from the search engines. So you need to have a good title. Okay, put some scarcity, put some curiosity. There's formulas. There's some copywriting formulas that you can go and copy, that you can use time and time again, that works. Okay, how to do X without having to do Y, how to lose weight without having to give up sweets, how to get rich without doing any work, that kind of thing. Okay, formulas. How to do X without doing Y. Stick to that. Just that. It's okay. Okay, that will get you that will increase your click-through rates. That's simple marketing. Okay, that anybody can do, right? And that will help you. That little just took me 10 seconds to tell you. That can increase your CTR by a massive amount if you're not using it. Okay, so drop the sort of keyword stuffing within your titles and stuff. It's not about that. It's about the click-through rate. Okay, yeah, drop your main keyword in there, but you don't need to go crazy with it. You don't need to go keyword stuffing. Start your first paragraph off. Okay, use the ROT formula. Another formula, I didn't make this up. Okay, it's called ROT formula. Okay, so you get a result for the R, you have objection for the O, and you have time for the T. ROT formula. Okay, so the result, how to get page 1 rankings, objection, even if you know nothing about SEO, time within 24 hours. Okay, how to get page 1 rankings, even if you know nothing about SEO, within 24 hours. You got it? ROT. And the good thing about the ROT formula is that you can mix it up in any kind of direction. You can put the T first and the O second and the R third, or the O first, the R second, the T third. You can play around with it yourself. I don't want to spend a whole video down showing you that. Just play around with it, okay? Here's the thing. Use that for your first paragraph. That gets people hooked. In the first paragraph, you're hooking them in the first paragraph. I've given you 2 formulas that explain that took about 2 minutes to explain. How hard is marketing? It isn't. It's not that daunting if you've got these little formulas. That's the great thing about marketing. Okay, this is the most exciting thing about doing the internet marketing kind of stuff. Even if you were never a marketer before, and even if you only came from an SEO background before, but all you knew was freaking spamming and backlinks and stuff like that, and you knew nothing about marketing, you can pick it up in minutes if you just know where to look or who to listen to. They can give you that information to save you a huge amount of time, so that you become a better marketer within minutes, not within days, not within months, not within years. You can actually use ready-made formulas that can improve things in minutes. Okay, I've just given you 2 that will increase your CTR and increase your retention time. Okay, how hard was that? It wasn't hard at all. I've just told you what we can do with these keywords. Okay, way beyond any of the normal crappy advice that you get from the so-called SEO gurus who are just basically spammers who know fuck all about marketing. Anyway, that's what I want you to take away from that. There's three takeaways there. How we use these keywords, and how to do better marketing with better titles, and how to hook the people in. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these, I take these and I put them into Longtail Pro. Now I know that these keywords are here. I've already got the search volume, so I'm not really worried about trying to save them or anything in here. What I would do with these later is I'll just basically put them in a highlight and so the highlight is easy for me to see them later, and I will go and try and make maybe some article structure from this. So how to sell ClickBank products fast, that's about selling products, that's not about affiliate marketing. How to promote ClickBank products on YouTube, that's a good title, so I might put in here. Okay, that gives me something to work for with the title. Now what I can do with this as well, and copy that, I'm going to go to something called rapid tags. Let me just show you this very quickly. rapidtags.io and it's going to ask me to put in my title. I'm going to put in my title here. Oh, got something didn't quite work here properly. I'm just going to grab this from here. That's what I'm going to use for my title. I'm going to put that into rapid tags. Okay, just get rid of that. Okay, something not picking up here, just bear with me. Copy rapid tags, come on, work. There we go. Click on this, give it a few seconds, and it literally is just a few seconds. Okay, how to promote ClickBank products on YouTube, how to promote ClickBank products, how to promote ClickBank products for free. You see these ideas that we're getting here on YouTube for free, without a website, with free traffic. Okay, how to make money with ClickBank, ways to promote ClickBank products. How many of these could you use for subheading to make an article? Okay, that's what we're looking for. We want to structure an article, and this is how we can do this. These tags here just give us some idea based on what? Based on what other people are using in YouTube. And because this is all about, you know, affiliate marketing, there's a very good chance that these people have actually done some keyword research. Okay, but we can take these keywords as well, and we can copy them, and we can go into Longtail Pro, and we can just simply come up to manual keywords, and we can put in here for paste, and click on retrieve, and we can go and get the search volumes for them. It's really that simple. Okay, there's nothing difficult here. So as we're doing that, we will start to get more results come through. Let's just put this into here, and you can see new ones have been checked, and so you'll start to see the ones with the low competition, etc, etc. I don't pay too much attention to this so much, because you're going to see more and more these days that, you know, nothing is nothing really is that easy. Everything looks like anything, you know, like decent traffic volumes look competitive. Okay, that's just the nature of it. What we need to understand is how do we get our quick wins with the low competition keywords, to increase the user behavior signals, so that we can get more rankings for more competitive keywords. Okay, so let's say we come out of here and let's just go into the volume, and we can finish up this video. So now I've got these kind of keywords in here. Okay, I'm going to click on this to get the 20 AdWords suggestions, and as I do this, I have to do it a little bit slowly because this can change at any time. If some keywords get suggested with a higher search volume, you can see this is jumping, and when you're clicking on this, it's jumping. And you can be clicking on something you don't want to click on if you're not careful. Okay, how do people make money on YouTube? How to make money fast? How to make money fast on YouTube? And what we can do then is we can come in and we can put a filter. And here's how I do it. Okay, this is another great thing that you can do with Longtail Pro. You can put ClickBank in here. So we're only getting keywords that have got a ClickBank. Okay, and you can start to see how to make money with ClickBank, and just click on all of these with confidence that nothing will show up without the word ClickBank in it, because I've already got that filter. Okay, and that's the way that we can build out a keyword list that we can use. Okay, so we're getting some sort of higher search volume keywords, and normally you would look at these kind of keywords and think to yourself, well, this is way too competitive, I'm not going to be able to rank for that. Well, guess what, if you're using like tools like Lead Blaster, you can basically create, this is telling you the stuff that you can actually go and create a checklist with, even if it's just like 10 niche hacks for doing ClickBank affiliate marketing on YouTube. Okay, if it's something as simple as that, you can actually just build your content almost like it's a skeleton structure in the format of a checklist using Lead Blaster, and we know that we can go and get rankings for exactly these kind of keywords like ClickBank Marketplace, ClickBank Review, etc., etc. And so you can start to bring a lot of traffic. Okay, so even keywords that we don't know about, we will start to rank for later, as long as we can maintain the standards or the user behavior signals, like the time spent on your content, etc. Okay, if you can do that, then you're going to get rankings for more traffic, for more keywords that you might not even have thought about. If you look at the top ranked pages for most keywords that are even semi-competitive, you will see that they're often ranking for hundreds of keywords. Now, they didn't optimize to get rankings for hundreds of keywords. They didn't know what those keywords were. It's because the quality of the content was good enough, the quality of the marketing was good enough, and when Google started to send the first traffic, the user behavior signals were good enough that it started to reward them with more traffic by making them rank for more keywords, similar keywords. And that's exactly what we're doing. That's the game. That is SEO in a nutshell. Very, very simple. Anyway, sorry this took a little bit longer than expected, but hopefully you got some good information from this. Okay, we'll kick on with the course after this. Thanks.